In the next 5 minutes, I'm going to walk you through some of the pretty awesome bells and whistles that you can find on this new app called TouchCast. You're watching it right now. I'm using it as we speak. When I say awesome, I mean really awesome. This was my reaction when I first dove into this app. With this app, most of the magic, at least for me, happens in the Vapps section, where you can upload, as you can see, photos, web pages, polls, stocks, quotes, any kind of media that you find on the interwebs. I was so thrilled by this that I actually tweeted the TouchCast guys and told them that I was going to get their icon, that big T, tattooed onto my face, and I wasn't completely kidding. So let's move on to some of the bells and whistles. With TouchCast, you can bring up websites. This is my blog, thrasymacos.wordpress.com. And it is, again, if you're watching it in TouchCast, this is live. You can scroll through this web page. You can tap the links. You can read the blogs and move on. Another thing that you can do is pull up not just a web page, but your Twitter account, or you can embed a Twitter feed. So as you can see over here to the right, this is my Twitter feed for my Texas government college course that I'm teaching during the summer. Over here to the left, I'm going to go ahead and tap on my little puppy dog that we just got, Winnie. And there's your cute puppy dog, Winnie. We were in PetSmart at that moment. Now, like I said, this Twitter feed is live, so if you wanted to tap on my name, or if I included a link in this, you would actually be shuffled onto that, to that link is connected to. During your presentation on TouchCast, if you want to pull up a poll while you're having a discussion on a particular topic, how can we best engage students, that poll becomes live, and people can actually tap on it and vote. You can also bring in Google News. You can modify it, make it as specific as you want or as general as you want. At the end of your video, you can include a star rating window, so people can let you know how helpful your tutorial or your video was. And according to the ticker that I just included at the bottom of this video, it looks like A-Rod has been banned until the 2014 season. Go Rangers. As I said before, you can bring up live websites and have students or viewers or teachers interact with the websites that you bring up. You can also embed or bring up a Google map. And according to Google Map, I live in the North Texas area, so please, no stalkers. I'm just kidding, I've never had one. It might be pretty cool to have a stalker. Another cool aspect of TouchCast, I misspelled that, is the fact that you can have a teleprompter, which I'm obviously not using right now, that any president would be jealous of. Also, if you look at the bottom here, I've included a title that shows exactly what it is that I'm talking at that moment in my presentation. So the titles can actually work as headers as you transition from one section to another. In this part of TouchCast, you can see that you've got filters that you can use. You can use a green screen, although I haven't figured that one out. Or you can use sound effects to show some sort of emotive response. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. In the next tab, we're looking at the whiteboard. You can see that right about here, I needed to shave at that moment. A little bit too much glare on my glasses. And you can see a part of my son's face over here to the right. And going back to titles, you can see that you've got a whole spectrum of titles that you can use. You can also use multiple titles, and you can decide when the titles time out, so they can stay on for the entire tutorial, or they can time out as little as 2 to 5 seconds, I believe. TouchCast is a free app. Please download it ASAP, especially if you're going to be at Byron Nelson High School. I'm going to be using this a lot. Go ahead and rate this video. It's my second one, so please be gentle. And remember, all of these apps are live right now.